I'm joined by Mr. Steve Elliott, 2007 Trainer of the Year, Horse of the Year, Donato Hanover. This year, well said, trotters, pacers. You look at everybody, huh, Steve?
We try to. You know, good horses are good horses no matter where they come from.
Now, Donato Hanover sold right here at the sale. Do you remember when you looked at him in the stall for the first time?
Actually, David Sharp bought him. I don't usually look at 100,000 plus trotters, and David bought him, came over and asked me to take him, and we took a piece of him, and it worked out.
Now, your owners, what are they looking at? They want trotters, they want pacers, they want to split it up?
Well, it's kind of funny. I mean, when I had Donato, everybody wanted trotters. Now I got well set, everybody wants pacers. But I got some new people coming in who want to buy trotters too, so we're all right.
And the last couple of years, we've seen some big name horses go to stud. Chocolatier, Glide Master, Donato Hanover, Dewey, Cheatham, and Howe. This year, Explosive Matter and Muscle Hill. Is there such thing as too many good sires out there coming up?
You know, I don't know. I'm not on the breeding end, Bob. You know, I'm on the racing end. You know, and sometimes I think we do, but economics call for it. For them to go to stud, you know, it's hard to turn down the money they get offered for these things. And I mean, it'd be a lot more fun to race some of them, especially when you can travel overseas with them and have fun. But you know, ultimately, it's the owners laying their money out there, and they gotta, when they get a chance to get some of it back, I think they got to take advantage of it.
Well said. He won the North America Cup, Meadowlands Pace, Little Brown Jug, only the second time in history that's ever been done. Great year for Well Said. Tell us what it was like training him this year. Was he just a natural from day one?
Well, not from day one. Once he started racing, he was a natural and very high speed horse. He's like a complete package. I mean, he has it all. He's got looks, manners, gait, speed. Just a complete package for a horse. You know, when you draw a picture of one, that he's it.
You know you're a great horse when they talk more about the race or two you lose than the ones you win. And Well Said, I mean, he's such a top horse. Everybody, what happened in the Breeders' Crown? But the Breeders' Crown, he got the worst trip imaginable, I thought.
Yeah, you couldn't come from back where we were at. We got away 9th, which was on that track. Woodbine's a lot like a half. It's a speed track, and you got to be up close turning for home. And you know, he tipped 3 wide around the turn, got pushed 4 and 5 wide, and just, you know, it wasn't our night.
Donato Hanover's yearlings, when they come out, will we expect to see you right in the bidding there?
Well, if I find the right one, I mean, it don't matter who they're by. If you find the right one, you know, you'll bid on them. I don't think, you know, just because you train the horse, you should go buy that horse, but you try to buy the best individual you can buy for the money.
And how much time does Steve Elliott spend on the catalog prior to coming to Harrisburg?
You know, I don't really look at the catalog. I go look at the yearlings, look at them at the farms, and make all the rounds, try to find the horse. Then once you find the ones you like, then you'll look and see who they're by.
Well, we have the first crop of Glide Master and Chocolatier, but we have the last crop of Western Hanover. He's certainly had some great legacy, hasn't he?
Yes, he has. I mean, and it's amazing. You know, he was a short-legged horse, little horse, but he threw a lot of very fast, very good horses.
Well, Steve Elliott, thanks for stopping by, and hope the success. The last 5 years you've had have been unbelievable. Hope it just continues along.
Me too. Thanks, Bob.
Okay. If you're looking at catalogs here at Harrisburg, you might want to steal this man's. Mel Hartman is here. And Mel, first things first, how was your Breeders' Crown night this year, Woodbine?
It was terrific. It was very exciting. It was very windy, very cool. But Poof raced very, very well. Very proud of her.
Poof, she's gone, but Il Villaggio wasn't there. That was a little bit of a disappointment.
It was in the elimination. I was watching it at home, and I kind of just screamed, and my wife didn't know what was wrong, but I was very shocked that he made a break, because it's very uncharacteristic of him. And we sent him down to Kentucky to have him checked from top to bottom. We found a few little things that would give reason for him to maybe go off stride. So we just want to get him better for next year, and have a lot of faith in him, and hopefully he'll be my ticket to the Hambletonian.
I remember another 2-year-old colt who made a break in his elimination back in '97, named Muscles Yankee, and came back in '98 to rule the world, and now he's ruling the siring world. So you never know, right?
Well, let me tell you, from your mouth to God's ears would be a pleasure.
What about your catalog there? What's you got mostly trotters or pacers?
I'm basically down here concentrating on trotting fillies, and I've seen a few that I like very much, and I still have a lot of homework to do.
Yeah, and I'm looking at, I just mentioned before, Costa Rica's got over 800,000. She's not going to win her division because you are. With Poof, she's gone. But there's a lot of money out there for the 2-year-old trotting fillies.
There's a tremendous amount of money, and you know, you can do all the homework you want in the black book and check them from top to bottom, but you know what? You have to be lucky, and that's the key. And you know, we've had a good year this year, and the challenge for me now is to find another Poof, so we're working on it.
And the mid-level guys got a shot. Last couple of years, last year, Sports Rider from Arts Place's last crop went for 50. Year before, Muscle Hill went for 50. So it puts a lot of people in play.
Absolutely. You got to do your homework, and you got to. Listen, I've been here since 8:30 this morning because it's not too busy, and that's why I like Sunday, and that's why I drive down on Saturday, and you get a chance to look and probably see a little bit more than you can when it gets busier on a Monday, Tuesday.
You got to be patient as an owner. You got to be patient here at Harrisburg too, I would think.
Well, there's a couple of things that as an owner that you really need. Patience is definitely one of them, and the other one's money.
That's right.
It's the business today is very, very expensive, so you have to make some very hard decisions sometimes, but you got to use your business head. That's it. You got to keep to it.
How are we going to separate all these top trotters going to stand stud? We have the first crop now, Glide Master and Chocolatier. Donato Hanover was in 2007.
Right.
Dewey, Cheatham, and Howe. This year, Explosive Matter and Muscle Hill. There's going to be a whole bunch of top trotters.
Well, that's why I concentrate mainly on trotting fillies, because these top trotters need good trotting fillies to breed to. And, you know, to me, it's like investing in real estate, especially with a blue blood trotting filly. There's residual value. You protect your downside. You keep them insured when they're young. And it's an investment. But like any other investment, you have to be lucky.
Like George Siegel had the right idea years ago. He wasn't thinking about today and tomorrow. He was thinking down the road with the broodmare band.
Well, maybe that's why I've stolen some of George's ideas and applied it to myself. Yeah.
How about the 4 days of the yearling sale? Is the yearling sale now a place to get yourself a racehorse down the line? Is it easier to do it that way? Because it seems like it's tough to buy yourself a good racehorse.
It's very, very tough for the type of dollars that you're racing for now, and you look at all the different states. I understand Kentucky's on the verge of approving slots also. It's those mixed sales. If you have a decent horse in the mixed sale, you're going to get paid royally for it, and you should, because they can make it back within a few months, you know, with the type of stakes we have. But again, to end up at that level, you have to have mares that get in full, that throw yearlings. The yearlings have to be developed into racehorses. So I'm at the beginning stage, and that's what I concentrate on.
Hey, I just thought of something. Poof, She's Gone, and Il Villaggio. You could be pretty prominent next year on Hamiltonian Oaks Day. You never know.
We could be very prominent, and we could have a marriage made in heaven.
Sounds good right there. Mel Hartman, so much thanks a lot for stopping by.
Thank you.
Bow River 14 karat gold equine jewelry collection has some of the most unique custom equine jewelry designs. With the master craftsmanship of our designers, we provide a piece of jewelry you will treasure for years to come. We use state-of-the-art equipment, hand finishing, and quality stones to give you the craftsmanship in a piece of jewelry that you will enjoy. Our jewelry is solid 14 karat yellow or white gold set with brilliant cut diamonds. Our designs seek to capture the world of horses and the relationship they have with their owners. Wearing one of these unique designs will reflect this. Our satisfaction guarantee ensures your complete satisfaction with our products. If you are not satisfied with our merchandise, return it to us in its original condition for an exchange or full refund within 30 days of purchase. You can be assured that our prompt and professional service will provide the service you expect. Visit us today in the Maclay Street Lobby Exhibitor area or anytime at www.bowriverjewelry.com.